Welcome to Her Story, where we celebrate women making history and breaking barriers. Today, we are excited to speak with Aneisha Johnson. She is the Director of Member Experience and Retention for the Jacksonville Jaguars. With over 10 years of experience in sports and hospitality, she has proven the track record in customer relationship management, event planning, and fan engagement. From VIP access to exclusive events, she is dedicated to creating memorable experiences for fans. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, today is a special day for you. We are recognizing women here on the First Coast who are truly making a difference. We like to talk about your journey and how you got here today, but do you remember the first day in the industry?
I do remember the first day in the industry. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and so my first internship was with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And so obviously growing up, your family is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, as you are aware. And so, you know, the first day walking into Heinz Field at the time, it was, you know, a dream come true, and I just knew that it was the start of something special.
All right, so being a woman in a male-dominated industry cannot be easy. Tell me, how do you get up, get going, and brush it off?
You know, you just really got to, you know, be confident, right? And, you know, not to be afraid to, you know, be assertive and voice your opinion. And, you know, just stand strong and just be, you know, confident in who you are and the knowledge and wisdom that you bring to the team.
What are some challenges that you had to face when it comes to this male-dominated industry?
I would say just not being afraid, right? It can be a little intimidating when you sit at a table and there's people who don't look like you or, you know, just very different from you. But you just really have to, you know, just be confident in the things that you know and your perspective that you bring.
Being a woman, we overcome a lot of things going inside. You are a breast cancer survivor.
I am a breast cancer survivor. Thank you.
Tell me about that experience and how you were able to fight through that and make it through.
Yeah, definitely very challenging. My sister was diagnosed with breast cancer first, so that allowed me to get the testing done early. So at the stage that they caught my breast cancer, it was stage 0, which is the stage that you want to test. I mean, which you want to catch it. So I advocate for everyone to make sure that you get your checks to be safe. And then when I caught it, I had to take the most aggressive approach because I have a 4-year-old son that I need to be here before. And so working with the doctors at MD Anderson, everyone just, you know, really made the process very simple. And I felt very informed, which is important, right? You have a lot coming at you at a crazy time, but you want to make sure you have the right information. And then I had the support of, you know, the Jaguars and the organization to really help me kind of get through it. I really do feel like, you know, being in Jacksonville at the time really kind of helped me, you know, get through that experience as best as possible.
It's never easy, you know, going through anything, but having the right people around you always makes it just a little easier. When it comes to having the right people, what is your why? Who are the right people who you surround yourself around that keep you going and never let you give up, I should say?
Yeah, definitely people who've never let me give up. I, you know, strive each year to be better, and so I surround myself with individuals who you know, seek to, you know, improve, advance themselves, and who also know exactly who they want to be and who they are, and confident confident in who they are. So some of those individuals that have never, you know, let me give up, what I would say is Judith Simmons, who was our LAF advisor. Chad Johnson, who is our COO at the Jacksonville Jaguars, Chris Gargani, which is my direct boss. He's our VP of ticketing and marketing. My brother is one of those as well. He always gives me that tough love, a little nod when I need it. And, you know, my son being the other, you know, just being the best that I can be and just going to my maximal potential, because that'll, you know, create the best life for him.
My last question to you, we should say, is looking back over the women who helped you get to where you are too as well. What would you say stands out the most when it comes to your story?
I'd say what stands out the most when it comes to my story is being resilient, right? I could have given up once, you know, I had, you know, breast cancer. I could have given up when I didn't get the job that I wanted, but I really stayed on the path of, you know, kind of achieve the things that I need, right? And sometimes you accept jobs that like you don't think you didn't want, but then it ends up being a blessing for you. So, you know, just really being open to the opportunities and, you know, taking advantage of everything that comes my way.
I know I said last question, but one last question, right?
Okay.
Would you ever think you would be here today, going through all the things that you've been through, this moment right here doing what you love?
You know what? I did not. The fairy tale that I built up in my mind probably didn't have me working as hard as I
Not
do.
all. Guilty.
But I am very thankful for where I am right now. I'm very thankful for the organization that I'm with. I'm really part of a great thing. Jacksonville's a great place to live. It's a great place to raise, you know, your children. And I'm, you know, have great support from a family and friends and, you know, my coworkers here. So I'm really blessed to be where I'm at. And I look forward to, you know, continuing on more and achieving more goals.
All right. Well, Aneisha, thank you so much for joining us for Her Story. And I'm pretty sure we will be seeing you again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.